What is up, and welcome to another hot take where we chill out and listen to some music together and get to decide what we think. I'm Toby A.K.A. Kushing from the T&D channel. Make sure you check out everything we do. And today we're switching it up once again, and we're going to be checking out one of my favorite rappers, Future. And this idea really came to me just because we had him featured on one of our hot shits, which is our Patreon game show where we watch music videos, and it was a weaker song of his, and I was explaining to Davey and a lot of people on the channel too why mumble rap is some of my favorite, and I wanted to check out one of his hits and kind of start from there and then work our way up into some different people. So here we got his wiki, Future. He's got a crazy name, Novadius Damon Wilburn. And, he's known for the mumble-style vocals, prolific output, and considered a pioneer for the use of autotune in modern trap, And he's from Atlanta, which, is like the birthplace of trap. And, again, he was probably one of the first that did it really well. And we have some proof of that today. And let's hop over and check out. I skipped most of the beginning because we're not here just to watch the intro. So we're just going to hop right into the song. You probably know it. If you haven't, check it out. Future with Mask Off.
Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, rep the set, gotta rep the set. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Chase no bitch. Mask on, fuck it, mask on. Mask on, fuck it, mask on. Percocet, Miley Percocet. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Chase no bitch. 2 cups, toast up with the gang. From food stamps to a whole nother domain. Out the bottle, I'm a living proof. Ain't compromising, $500,000 on the pool. Drug houses, looking like Peru.
So, just right off the bat, I was telling Davey too when we were listening to it that he probably enjoyed it much better with the subtitles on. And I don't even think I have them on here on my YouTube. I literally think that he has them turned on. Whoever uploaded the video probably just like suggested or auto turned on the subtitles, which I do think helps because again, what's special about it to me, one, his voice I just love. He has this presentation it's a relaxed demeanor, kind of pulled back from the situation, like he doesn't even know if he should be there, wants to be there, like he got better shit to do. And there's something about that voice that kind of relaxes you in a way, and on top of that, the mumble thing, so I think he claims that it was a night where he was doing codeine, doing some lean, and couldn't open his jaw very well, It's kind of similar to a Kanye when he got in the car wreck kind of thing, to where it just kind of he couldn't move his mouth appropriately, and so it kind of came out really tight and mumbled, and it worked, it hit with the song. So I think his producer was like, yo, you gotta kind of lean into that. And I do think he kind of adapted it more because depending on the song, which I do want to show at some point, he can sing, he's got some Weekend style stuff. He's got some different modes he'll go into, and but his kind of tone that he created is that mumble, you can't really understand him. And what another thing I like about it so much is just when you're going along and listening to a song for the first time, especially if you haven't heard him or people like him, you're going to be so confused. It's just going to sound like nothing. And then you look it up, right? You go on, Rap Genius or something, and they break down the lyrics for you. And then you realize, oh shit, they're naming countries I've never heard of. They're naming brands I've never heard of. They're talking about beefs and shit, the drama within the communities. They're really laying it out there right in front of you, but you can't hear it, and the average person can't hear it. So it feels extra, almost elite. It feels like an elite music because you really have to focus and look it up and have a second listen to even really get what they're talking about. You might even have to look up references and stuff like that, right? So I like the fact that it's a little bit special in that sense. And the more you listen to it and the more you do figure out his voice, the more it feels like a language, like its own little language. If you can listen and get all the references and get everything, and everyone around you doesn't, there's something about that too. So it's like it feels elitist in a good way for writing. Maybe it's not for you if you can't take the time to understand it.
Graduated, I was overdue. I'm overdue. Pink money, I can barely move. Ask about me, I'm gon' bust a move. Red James, 33 chains, Ocean now, cruising Biscayne, hit fire. Top off, that's a liability. Hit the gas, boosting my adrenaline. Big fire, Percocet, Molly Percocet, big fire. Percocet, Molly Percocet, big fire. Represent, gotta represent. Gang, chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Big fire, mask on, fuck it, mask off. Big fire, mask on, fuck it, mask off. Big fire.
Oh, is that Beats? I think it was a little sponsor plug in there. Yeah, I mean, he's always got some of the best music videos. It depends on if he wants to spend the time on it. This one obviously was huge. That's why we went with the biggest. It's probably his top song, over time. I would assume less ones with Drake, but he's just got, he's a fucking idol to me, dude. I think he's really dominated the game. He took over entire companies, he just really finessed his way into a crazy position in music, and he did it with his own style. I just fucking love that shit. And about the beat, it's so typical. It's a very typical, simple trap beat right now. But 5 years ago, it's arguably the most correct trap beat, because it doesn't go. There's no sections, no bridges. It's just a ride over, and the hi-hats aren't going crazy. They're just doing a little bit of 16ths, 30 seconds here and there, but they're not going buck wild and kind of ruining the idea. 808 simple, and then we got just this iconic sample. I'm not sure what it's from, but that little clarinet, flute, possibly. Sample that's going on there. It's arguably the most perfect trap beat, just because it's not taking over. The point of trap is kind of to let the words be the moving melody and be the story, and then the music be more of to set back, unless there are difficult, more technical trap songs, but overall I think it's more about the vocals, right? And so I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of reasons to me why this is some of the best music, and a lot of people would probably disagree, but I just want to show my side,
Percocet, big fire, chase a chick, never chase a bitch, chase no bitches. Photo maybe, I drive anything, buy my rings, make them go insane.
Oh, I gotta look up that sample too.
Drink with melazine, taking beams, go to those extremes. Let's go. Parliament, calamari wins, parlay in Vegas. We was in attendance. Let's go. Before the business, Theodore lenses, more prescriptions, focus on the mission. Put my intermission, never take a break. We can't pull on. Switch states, touchdown foreign plates. Switch, ain't no way, ain't no fucking way. No, we come to play. We didn't come to play. No, rob the bank. We gon' rob the game. Again, they gang, we gang. But they are not the same. We been Percocet, Molly Percocet, big fire. Percocet, Molly Percocet, big fire.
Iconic.
Gotta represent. Gang. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Big fire.
Yeah, so that I just wanted to hit on Mask Off here, and honestly, for Future, this is not very technical of a verse. This was a hit for him. This was about the radio shit, and really just that was its point of existence, was to top the charts. He's an entrepreneur trying to get into rap, and kind of works like that. But it doesn't mean it's his most technical stuff. And that's where the real hidden messages are, is when he's going a little faster. He's got the same flow. He's just going, hiding a lot of little stuff in there that you wouldn't see, But anyway, this has been a different hot take. We try out different stuff all the time, trying to mix it up and check out everything eventually. You know, we have the rest of time to keep doing this together. So I hope you're having a good time. Let me know what you think of Future and some mumble rap and shit. And let me know what you think that I should do in the future. Tell me some new ones. Tell me some new artists you want me to check out. And make sure to check out our Patreon. We got, like I said, Hot Shit, which is an alternate show kind of to this one, and that's where we watch new music videos and rate them from 1 to 10. It's kind of a game show set up. It's sweet. We've got an extra podcast over there. It's a lot of fun. Make sure to check out my music on Spotify and YouTube and wherever you get stuff under Kushing. Trying to put more stuff out, so push me and go listen to that shit. And lastly, check out Real Bird. It's the company. It's a cult. Check out our new fall stuff. I don't know what you're doing, but I know you cold, and get a new hoodie or something. We love you. Bye. Wake up.